Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons and Twin Peaks. In today's video we're going to work on the museum, we're going to work on the dig site, we're going to work on lots of cool things. I've already done my daily check-ins at Nook's Cranny and Abel's, so we're going to just try to focus on actually improving the island in this video, instead of spending 20 minutes before we get started. So I'll show you what I've been doing since last video. Nothing particularly exciting. Basically, so you remember this was all a pit where Chris Pratt fell in the last video. It is now all connected. This is now tier 2 land and this here is tier 3 land. If we head up here, you'll see how close it is already to the farm and everything. Now this is kind of on purpose. What I really liked the idea of walking along here, this sort of area, and then there would be sort of a terraformed feature right here or something like that, with water maybe leaning down, just to kind of tighten the whole area up. The museum, however, is going up there. So I'm not really sure what that's going to look like. Anyways, the museum's going up on that hill, and then over here, and I've already laid it out as you can see, we're going to dig ourselves our dinosaur dig pit kind of thing. And you can already get a feel for what I've been on about in the last few videos, in that the map is way smaller than you think it is. You start to work on this and you just, everything's so crammed together. I can't believe, like, we've gone from the shop already down, my house is there, you know, and the shop's here. it's no distance at all, and that's like most of the map, sort of. It's half the map in height, that distance right there. So it really does show you how small the map actually is. I'm not complaining. I think it should be about the right. This is probably about the right size. Maybe a little bigger would be nice, but yeah. Anyways. So the first thing we need to do is plan out the museum, because we're going to have 2 ramps going up to the museum, because I'm an absolute cliche. Somebody did a post on the Reddit last night, I think it was, calling people out who do a museum with 2 ramps leading up to it and a fossil outside and a water feature, and I was like, well, that is my exact plan, and every single comment replying to it was, yep, that's my exact plan as well. So at least we're all in the same boat. It's going to look cool, that's all that matters. I don't care if it's original. Nothing I've done is original. I just want it to look cool. So let's talk infrastructure. We moved the museum yesterday, remember, and now we're going to move it again. My turnip prices, by the way, they suck, so let's not talk about them. They're like 84. They've continued to drop. Yeah. I've got about 300k in the bank. I have to sell turnips today, basically. Blathers loves it. Absolutely loves it. Do 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 do. Sorry. Right, Tom, my friend. I also need. Yeah, okay. I would also like a bridge, please. Not bridge. I would like a ramp. Incline. Incline. That is precisely what they do. I've been looking through that. I've been briefly considering. I'm not going to do it because I cannot imagine the pain I would have to go through to do it. But I have briefly been considering swapping back to stone. There's a lot of the game that, you know, the problem is I really like the brick bridges over the stone bridges. But in terms of pathing, I much prefer the stone. The brick, I actually like the brick staircase as well. I think it looks great. But the path just doesn't blend in with it, you know. You have to use the terracotta. Is the terracotta okay then? But then it doesn't blend in. Oh, am I going to change this again? Oh my god, that hurts my soul. I think I am, you know. I think I'm about to change it again. I think it's going to be stone, not brick. Oh no, that makes me sad. Oh, but I think I'm going to do it. I wasn't considering that until just now. We do have 2 brick staircases that I'd have to replace, but that is all I'd have to replace. It would only be 2 brick staircases. I just think the path isn't going to work with brick. Oh. There was a very specific reason we swapped to brick in the first place, and it was so we could use a very special path that was meant to match with it. The problem is it doesn't. It matches with the bridge, not the path, and the bridge doesn't match with the ramp, which is really annoying. If the bridge and the ramp matched, I would stick with it. But we're going to swap. That will be last priority, though. That will be the final thing we do. We'll be swapping those ramps out, so... I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I really can't. It's been bugging me for a few days, though. It honestly has. And I don't see the point in committing Wait, how much do I have on me? I think I need more money than that. No, we're fine. I don't want to commit to doing... There's no point in doubling down on it and saying, oh, well, I've already started, I may as well just keep doing brick. When that's not what I want, you know? I may as well just change it up. So we're going to change these to stone eventually. I think the stone just looks nicer. It suits my aesthetic more. Oh, I do actually like the terracotta path a lot, as it happens. Right, I think stone. It was always meant to be stone from the start. It's going to be stone. I'm sticking with stone. I think we may not even use stone for the bridges anyway. I think we may use a wooden bridge, but we'll see. Don't judge me. I can feel it. I can feel your eyeballs all the way over there. Right, okay, so let's have a look here. What I want is a marker. No, not yet. I've got things to do, kid. Right, okay, let's hop into Island Designer, which I was already on, so I'm quite confused as to why it jumped off, but that's okay. Getting permission from who? From what? Is that just checking if there's other people on the island and stuff? Because it doesn't let you do it if there are. I guess that must be it. Okay. Nope, that's already wrong. So, I think the bridge takes up 2, right? But it kind of takes up 4. We should pretend it takes up 4 when it comes to... Wait a minute. Okay. Let me imagine it. I mean, it is beautiful. Okay. This does require some thought. So, the idea, okay, would probably be for it to go... I would like a gap to the side of it around here, just so I can put some plants or something, just so it's not tight against the wall, which is going to be the dig site. Oh, that wall's probably going to come out anyway. Interesting. Let's just see if this works as well. You really do need to just test everything. Make little markers, test all your shapes out, just in case. The game will happily punish you by one weird little block if you don't practice everything. Right, so that's fine as well. And there would be a gap on the right, which is good. Do I want the gap? Yeah. Okay, so let's say those are the bridges. We could put like a fossil in the middle, maybe a little water feature up here, and then, so we need our ladder. And the challenge now is to try to get the museum basically symmetrical with the 2 ramps, not bridges, as I keep saying. So we may have to move the ramps as need be, because I think the bridge is 7. Oh, actually, what we should do then, this is quite easy to check now that I think about it. What we need to do is fill this path in with something else. So 1, what we're looking for is an odd number here. 2, 3, I think we're golden. 4, we are not golden. What's the opposite of golden? Golden. Ned. Golden. Nedlog. We are Nedlog. Okay. 1. So that's 4. Okay, so we need to go 1 further this way. Because the museum is 5 spaces wide, right? 7 even. So in theory, it needs to be an odd number between the 2 paths. I always say paths, okay? I'm just going to say paths with 2 Fs, okay? That's how I always spoke as a child. I could never get over it, and it requires conscientious thought from me to pronounce a TH noise. I'm broken, leave me alone. Anyways, because the museum is an odd number, then the number of path spaces between the 2 ramps needs to also be odd, or it will never be symmetrical. That's science, right? Pretty sure that's science. What I want to do... Oh, this has made this difficult now. Give me a minute. Okay, so... That's only 1 space, right? Right there? Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 in from that side, and that is equal to that side. Okay, cool. I'm just going to mark where the ramps are going to appear on the top side of this, just so I've got a... It's easier to put the museum down. If I don't do this, something terrible will happen, and I will regret it much more. So we're going to be a little tedious about it, and a little over the top about it, and it'll pay for itself. See, that's already wrong. No. Bad. Also wrong. Go where I went there. Right. Okay, so wrong. And then, easy way to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can really see we have an amazing lack of space, honestly, because the museum's going to take up most of this. I was hoping to have like a nice plaza going before it, but I just don't see how that's going to happen. And we could, because there is plenty of room elsewhere on the island that I am simply not using up. But I'm thinking the path goes along... yeah. I might bring it down by 1. I'm going to bring it down by 1. Just to give us a little bit more room up there at the top. I don't want to keep moving things. I'm already annoyed that I'm going to be replacing the ramps. But it'll be worth it. I'm going to make something beautiful. Something that you take home to your mum and she'll be like, "What's this you've built, Connor?" Like, "I've built a beautiful museum." And she'll be so proud of me and ignore the fact that I'm, you know, going to die alone and not give her grandkids and all that kind of nonsense. Right, moving on. So, fill that in. The idea is just to have more room before the museum hits. So you're going to walk around this corner on a nice stone path. I'll do some terraforming around here. We'll just make this look nice. We'll put some stuff down, put some city stuff down. We're going to make it look town centre-ish, but we're not going to go too hard. And you turn around here, and there'll be stuff here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll have to think about this bit here. Maybe like a little gift shop or something. I don't bloody know. Anyways, and then you'll go up here, and you'll go up there. Oh, I think... I'm just trying to envision it. Walk around the corner. This is path. Flower beds there. Path there. I'm going to bring it forward by 1 more. I think more room up at the top is a good thing. I just want to make sure there's enough room for a dramatic walkway up to the museum itself as well. We can dig in this middle bit a little bit. Wait, no we can't. Let me think about that as well. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Oh my god. Right. So we'll leave that bit open because we'll do water in there inevitably like everyone bloody else does. And we'll extend this out 1 to the left or 2 to the left as well so the ramp isn't right by the edge. But now we've got enough room so that when we come up the ramp, you know, it's not straight into the museum. There's at least a little bit of room to work with, which is very much what I'm looking for. Right, let's see if we can get this. Unfortunately, we can't push it any... Okay, cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. A little bit further forward. Good job we moved it, Jesus. There's no room as it is. Okay, let me imagine it. My only concern with this, and it is a concern, is what this is going to do when you walk along the path. You know, behind here, where the orchard and stuff is. But I think it's our only option. At the end of the day, I'm okay to cram things in. I like small detailed spaces anyway. And if we're going to... oh god, I'm nervous about that. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm actually really worried about that. It's because there's just so much I want to do around the rest of the island that I'd rather have the spaces to do fun little things, you know? I like fun little things. Let's make sure that's right. Should be fine. Yep. Okay. No going back anymore. Committed. Whew. Okay, Lloyd, my bubbly buddy. Take my cash. Which means we need another 356,000. I mean, I'm not... You know, I'm not bothered about the ramps because the money is not an issue. We are going to make a fortune this week. An absolute fortune. Did not mean to click that. My only concern is the time. It's another 2 days delayed. But we do have to move 10 houses still, so we do have plenty of time for that as well. It's okay. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. I just have to keep telling myself that. It's gonna be worth it in the end. I think that's gonna be... it's gonna be sweet. We can always dig this place in anyway and build something down there. Or we can build something here. The point is that we have the room. And it's gonna look really nice. Right, I wanna go stand over here, see how this feels. So the museum is gonna take up most of the screen when you're there. But if you're over here, I actually don't think you'll see it at all. So that works kind of perfectly. There will not be a way to get from here... I was going to say there won't be a way to get from here to the museum, But what if we keep this path open and find a way to link it in down here somewhere, just to let you wrap around? I like the idea, I mentioned it before, kind of like Dark Souls. If you go play the Undead Burg, the level wraps around on itself so many times, very little shortcuts and stuff, and I really like that as the design idea, so I'd like to lean in that direction a little bit. Anywho, with that done, we'll have to wait till tomorrow, put the other ramp in. But what we can do is work on this bit over here. So, I'm going to go kill this tree. That's a bad tree. I need some fruit. I'll just chop it down. I don't know what it is. We'll just kill it. That's fine. I'm sorry, tree. I'm sure you were beautiful. But now you're dead. Life is pain. Axe! Nice way to start today. Oh no! Okay, if I just stay still, nothing actually... Alright then. Take back what I was about to say. This is actually okay. Not the getting stung bit, that kind of sucks, but... I do want to do like a little apiary, as I've said before. A beehive kind of... That is what an apiary is, right? A little beehive kind of section. And that's going to look really cool. So we do need to collect as many wasp nests as we can possibly get. And now we're going to terraform. Prepare yourselves. Are you prepared? Let me think about this. Okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It will work, it will work. The game's just testing my resolve a little bit, you know? That's all it is. I know what I'm doing. That's all that matters. I have faith in myself. And in the mole people. The mole people would not let me down. Right, we're just going to knock those out. Mama said I should knock you out. Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll. Right, let's try that again. I do have to do it this way. You can't... I'm going to go this way. You can't dig down. It would be actually really cool if you could. If I could stand on like where that terracotta is and dig downwards, this would be a lot easier. Like dig downwards into the sides, but you can't do that, so you always have to leave sort of like a gap open at the edges. Anyways, this is going to be our little dinosaur dig pit. Remember we did something very similar to this earlier on, right by the museum, but I figured let's do a big version, basically. It should be 5x5. I did work it out. 1, 2. My little nerve is actually 3. Oh, come on. 1. Oh, no. 1. Yeah, I've got it wrong. It's 1 longer than it should be. That's actually quite easy to fix, though. No, that's okay. That's okay. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. Should stop destroying that, though. I'm just going to bring it in by 1, so this is going to be part of the upper tier. Basically, it's going to be a double tier kind of thing. There's just going to be a thin pathway around the middle tier, and then the bottom tier is going to be lots of dirt and dinosaurs, basically. It's a little smaller than I expected. Maybe instead of making it 5x5, we do make it 6x6. Top tip, that by the way. Look, you think, oh, it's made like a curve, right? I should hit it again. But if you destroy this one, no more curvy bit. It's quicker. See, yeah, I think that might be too small. Can I reasonably extend this out by 1? I think so, right? Yeah. Let's go 6x6. The animals came in 6x6 and so did I. No idea what that sentence means. Let's just move on. Alright, so it's currently 6 long this way and 5 long this way, so we need to go that way. I can't do that, of course. Let's just kill the bloody cliff, shall we? The cliff has been nothing but trouble. You. Yeah, you. I know you're looking all forlorn there. Very sad. I actually love the cliffs, by the way. This kind of sedimentary rock kind of vibe they've got going is very cool. But no, they're a bad cliff and deserve to be beaten up with a big bronze shovel thing. It's a bad cliffs. That's a duck. That's a bad duck! Anyways, so we're going to nip back down. Just going to shove random pop culture references in absolutely everywhere. And by pop culture references, I mean about the 5 programs I've ever watched in my life that all happen to be comedies, 4 of which by the same guy. That's better. That's a way better size. Sometimes size does matter. This is literally one of the cases. You have to get rid of that, though. Yeah. I'd like it. I want to wait in and out. We're not going to have that. That will be going, but for now, that'll have to do. That is 6x6, right? I'm not going nuts, right? Okay. So we're going to cover the bottom with dirt. Are we going to use dark dirt or light dirt? I'm feeling dark. You know, I think it's going to look cooler. It's an edgy dinosaur pit, you know? It's dark and broody. Sits in the corner and listens to My Chemical Romance. Underrated band, by the way. Just because they kind of like were part of the big emo revival of the early 2000s and all that nonsense. Black Parade is legitimately one of the best albums ever written, in my opinion. But I'm not going to talk about that in this album. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. People don't agree with me, but it's whatever. The only people who agree with me are emo teenage girls. I will stand alone in this fight. Whatever. My dad, who is proper into old school rock, like the Stranglers and Deep Purple and all that kind of jazz, he loves that album. That's enough for me. My dad is a bit of a nerd though, so... Should it be this dirt, or should it be sand? No, sand would look stupid. It's dirt. It's a dig site. It's dirty. Okay? It's dirty. What I would like is maybe, a bit cheeky, if we could find like a, or even make one eventually. I've not really done much custom texturing myself, but we can make like a dirt texture and then have bits of, I don't know, like clay or like strings of different material running through it, you know? Okay. I'm just going to keep this gap for now. The gap is helpful. Due to their low, low prices. Did you get that? That's a good joke, wasn't it? Yes, best in slot. That was very funny. Wait, no, I'm not best in slot. Big one. So, let's do that. Oh, you see my bushes have bloomed. My bushes have bloomed. Lovely, aren't they? They're actually really cute. I wish I'd bought more. Leaf isn't here now. Well, he's not come back since Earth Day. Nature Day. What the hell you want to call it. It was like 4 or 5 days ago now. He hasn't returned. I do have... Oh! I was meant to do that as well. I do actually have... So basically, you can only have one special visitor to your island every day. I got Celeste last night. I got something utterly pointless. It was like an iron wand. I've got like 4 wands already, so I don't know why the hell I want it. But I got Celeste last night. And we had... Who did we have in the day yesterday? Kicks? We had Kicks. We do have someone today as well, but we'll go do that towards the end of the video. This is going to look really cool. I'm excited about this. Right, okay, let me think. As dangerous as that seems. Okay, so I want to replace the mid-tier with dirt as well. Do we use dark dirt again, or do we maybe do the lighter dirt? I think that's a cool idea. Let's use the light dirt for this middle tier, right? And that kind of suggests... It's a shame about the grass, it really is, about the grass sort of border, but this lighter dirt suggests that we were digging down, and it's kind of like the rock is, you know, as you look to the side, as the rock and dirt is. It's sedimentary, it's got different layers to it. So the further down we deep, which actually also makes sense. It does typically work out that the deeper you dig, the darker things get, because moisture seeps further and further down. So this would be drier earth than the earth below it, and maybe the darker earth has something different running through it. Maybe this one's got some clay in it, something like that. But the point is, scientifically, this makes sense. Okay, okay. Why that grass border, though? I want to have a word with someone at Nintendo. I just want to talk to them. I just want to know why. I'm not going to have a go at anyone. I'm just curious. I'm sure there is a good reason for it. God knows what it would be, but... it's very cool. Now, there is a dinosaur fossil that I want to put in here. One sec. Okay. I actually don't have it downloaded, because I'm a very professional YouTuber. So... we're going to have to find it. What the hell is that? You load up your phone like, huh. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay. So, wait, I can move. I can move at the same time. Actually, I can't because I'm trapped here. Ladder. I can do 2 things at once. I'm intelligent. Gonna press down. Press A. There, I found it already. Yeah, someone's just done this, like, big, mysterious dinosaur bones thing. It looks really cool. And I want to go grab it. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's do it. This is by Cat, who lives on Elbow Room. I'm a little apprehensive it isn't going to fit, but I've been in that... I can't help myself. I just say, oh, I'm a little apprehensive it won't be fit, and my brain just goes, you've been in that situation before, say those words! Well, no. Okay, that sounds... No, okay, that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make was, my brain just says, that's a potentially humorous, potentially made up... Whatever, the point is, it's just an impulse. I don't know what happened. I'm not even that childish in real life, I swear. Oh my god, this is an awkward video. Right, okay. Kiosk, talk to me. Let's talk about dinosaurs instead. I like dinosaurs. Everybody likes dinosaurs. Right, creator code. I'm going to download some dinosaur stuff. I am genuinely concerned it's not going to fit, though. It looks like it might just be the same size as the pit. It's either going to just fit by one or not fit by one. I don't think it's going to be any different than that. 6815. This, by the way, is just like the coolest resource. It really is. It's still got that kind of Nintendo way of doing it, so because it's Nintendo on the internet, you know it's kind of rubbish in some ways because Nintendo don't understand the internet at all. Still, somehow, it's 2020, but it does work quite well, and it's really cool seeing all the custom stuff that people do. I'm just not that good at this kind of thing. I have no shame in, oh, they've got good stalls as well. I actually really want stalls. I'm going to grab one of these. Which one should we go for? We'll use this for the stalls up at the, let's grab that one. What a coincidence. We're going to use this for the stall up at the little shop we've got going on. I don't need that anymore. I can get rid of that. Very cool. Thank you, cat. Okay. So, yeah, this is what... It's a Nick... Oh, wait, no. Dinosaur. What's this? Ichthyosaurus fin. Why? Ooh. No, stop getting distracted. Ooh. I like this person. Right, let's just grab this. This is what I want. It's just going to make like a weird little dinosaur skeleton. It's cool. I'm actually running out of room. This is the extent. I'm not allowed any more than this. And unless I'm totally crazy, if I get rid of a custom pattern, it'll get rid of it completely. Like it'll get rid of the patterning in the game, which I think is a bizarre system. What are you gonna do? We're gonna have to be careful. I don't know what can I even get rid of. I don't think anything else. We are gonna have to be careful. Hopefully there's something we can do about this. That's the spine, that's the tail. Thankfully this is actually only 4 pieces by the looks of it. I could actually make the spine smaller as well to make sure it fits. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty thumbs up. Smiley face. Kappa. I'm down with the kids. And oh no, it's 5. It's 5. I thought the ribs might be the same piece, but they're not. They're very slightly different. But that's okay. I don't have any plans for anything else I would immediately use. I'm pretty sure something will come up and we will end up filling this and we're going to have to make some hard choices, but that's a future problem. Oh, it's a whole Ichthyosaurus. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's a future vagrant problem. Let him handle it. I'm not dealing with that. I could get rid of things like, you know, that one and that one. That would be okay. I could get over that. I could probably get rid of this if I'm totally honest. I do like the idea of having it in front of the museum, but it is at the end of the world, so... But the dinosaur dig pit, it's got to look cool. It's a freaking dinosaur dig pit. Frickin'. That's right, I said it. Come at me, bro. Okay, I can unfavourite you. You've been very helpful, though, cat. If you happen to watch this video for some bizarre reason. Your Amazon order has been posted. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely nothing of interest here today. I am keeping an eye out for adventurer-esque clothing. I quite like that as an idea. Also, by the way, another reason I need to get rid of this, I don't have the brick wall. I don't know how I didn't realise this. I don't have the appropriate wall to use with this pathing. So this is a depressing day. It was really nice this morning. Not as depressing as anything. Anyway, back to work. Anywho. That's right, I went there. What am I doing? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I think it can sit there. I think that's going to be okay. So, custom designs. I can't believe that's the limit. That's so sad. And Pro Designs is clothing. I'm never going to use that. I don't care about the clothing. But this, so sad. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, right. So that would go there. Oh no. It's gonna be uneven, isn't it? Because it's 6 wide. Okay. Because it's uneven, because it's 6 wide, I'm a little confused as well. It looks like the tail is missing a tip. It's not, but it looks like it is. Because it is going to be uneven, I'm going to make it very uneven. Again, I sort of talked about this yesterday. I think if you're going to be unsymmetrical, you don't want to be unsymmetrical. I can't think of a better word than unsymmetrical. You don't want to be... Nope, wrong. Let's just... You don't want to be unsymmetrical by 1. You want to be unsymmetrical by at least 2 blocks, I would say. Otherwise, it's suspiciously unsymmetrical. How many blocks have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4... I think we can do it like this. This might be a better idea. Bearing in mind this gap isn't going to be there anyway. I'm a little worried you're not going to see the head. But that just makes it more mysterious, and it's already ruddy mysterious. That looks very cool. It does. It's very cool. If I tell you it's very cool, then you'll believe me. Get my ribs on. You know how I love my ribs? Wibs? I swear, for someone who speaks for a living, basically. I don't think I play games for a living. I think I speak for a living, essentially. I can't say a bloody thing correctly. I blame the North. It's all about the North. They ruined me. Just like the Scots ruined Scotland. Alright, there we go. There's our mysterious dinosaur. I'm actually tempted to get rid of the ribs. I think it might look cooler without. But we'll think about that. Right. Flimsy shovel. Place. There you go. Isn't that cool? Alright, right. So many turnips. Right, okay, so we're going to head back to the house. We're going to grab a few things. Just to make it look a bit more pitty. Oh, hello. Oh, all the stuff from yesterday. Oh, what? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We've got a few things from the... Cheers, book. A few things from the Nook mileage program. Although I haven't been using them lately, because I don't know where to send me stuff. And the many things we bought. So we've got KK Love Song. Got our campsite sign, very excited about that. Our fortune cookie cart, equally excited about that. Marketplace decoration, even more excited about that. Marketplace decoration, even more excited about that. Life is a roller coaster filled with market decorations. As they say in the clubs, probably somewhere. I wonder if anyone's ever said that in a club before, like a nightclub. If anyone's ever said the words, life is a marketplace decoration. Has anyone ever said the words, life is a marketplace decoration before? I don't know. It's interesting when you think about it. People talk, so many people, so constantly talking. Oh my god, it's coral and green. Wait, no, those are the ones I bought, aren't they? Well, that sucks. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's so many combinations of words that people still have never said. Why would anyone have said, life is a marketplace decoration before? It could have happened. I don't think it's that likely. It's just fun to think about. I think. Is it fun to think about? I don't bloody know. Register, there we go. KK Love Song. Let's stick it on. Let's get romantic up in this. I'm going to keep the wood, because I want to bury some things. Oh, this is nice. Aww. Right, do I have any spare... I've got so many spare fossils, so I'm just going to grab the ones that I know are duplicates. I'm going to chuck a couple of fossils on the ground as well. The Dunkleosteus is awesome. Maybe we can put the coprolite on the ground as well. Yeah, maybe. I want to put... I want like another bone for the ground. So what would that be? Sabertooth we're keeping, Sharktooth we're keeping, Spino, Torso that's spare. We can get rid of that. Cool. And I want this as well. We're actually going to need more of these. How do we make it? Meow. This is a banger. Absolute banger. Oh, Cosmos Reef. That's what I got from... No idea, actually. Not a clue. Not a blooming clue. Bloody Nora. Apologies. Blah, blah, blah. Beekeeper side. Very excited about that. We are looking for fencing. There we go. Oh, it's just nuggets. Okay, cool. I actually really like this, though. I'm so sorry. Red isn't here today. I did already check for that. Let's just make... I probably don't need... Wait, okay, quick maths. It's the hole is 6x6, which means the second layer is 7x7. Wait, no, it doesn't. It means the second layer is 8x8, right? Because it goes... Yeah, so that means the top layer is 10x10. Which means I need 40 of these. Is that maths? I think that's maths. Doesn't hurt anyway, it's only a few nugs. Got nugs for days, son. Actually, don't have nugs for days. But it'd be nice to have nugs for days. That's going to catch on as well. Every day we play Animal Crossing, I'm going to coin. Look at the Godzilla. I love it. I cannot wait to find a place to use that. We know what we're doing with it, to be fair. Every day we play Animal Crossing, I'm going to coin another brilliant phrase, like nugs for days. And then eventually it's going to catch on. It's going to be verbal wildfire, as Pierce would say. It's funny. I don't know how many of you have watched Community. I suppose a lot more of you now. It's on Netflix. But I have loved Community for many, 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 many years. One of my top 5 programs of all time. And in it, Pierce coins the phrase streets ahead. And they have a go at him like, stop trying to coin the phrase streets ahead. and all this. And it kind of catches on. It's verbal wildfire, as he says. But I've been saying streets ahead my whole life. It is genuinely a phrase over here. And when I first said that, I was really confused. Like, why are they... Oh, I can't drop... I can't... Eh. Eh. This is why I'm considering getting the ribs gone. It's taking up too much room. Maybe just one fossil. What's what can I do down here? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move the spade there. What can you bury? Eggs? I know you can bury eggs. Wait, maybe I can bury wood, but I need the shovel out. Or maybe I need to dig the hole first? Question mark? Let's try it out. Nice. There you go. Very cool. Another one over here. Didn't really want to bury both, that was silly on my part. I'm going to move this fossil a little bit further back as well. Move this fossil a little bit further back as well. There we go. Alright, yeah, cool. Dinosaur dig pit, there you go folks. Exciting. Right, we're not quite done, although we are nearly there. Oh, then we have to go do something else. Bloody Nora. This is why I need to start cutting out the, sometimes at least, cutting out the start of the video, you know, the shopping and stuff like that, because there's just so much to do. As soon as you stop terraforming, it takes a very long time. Just gonna do this just in case. I don't think this needs to be here for this to work, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll hop up. Do-do. Do-do. So eventually, this looks kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, like it's doing its own thing, and to an extent right now it is, but it will be linked, it'll be right next to the museum. And I'm going to build like a little signpost directing you over here and stuff like that. It will thematically make more sense. You know, there'll be a ramp right here, and you'll be able to, you know, see it straight away. It's going to be cool. Am I going to put dirt on the top level, is the question. I think so? I don't know so. No, we shouldn't, right? Because the top level should be grass. Because it isn't being dug in. This is the pit right here, right? Okay, that makes more sense. So I'm not going to dig in. I'm not going to colour this in. We're just going to put the rope fencing down. What I'm going to try to do is... So we're working on this here, right? The whole area around this very clearly needs work and development. But what I think we need to do is try to get like the key features in and then terraform around them. So the idea is get the museum in, get the ramps in, and then focus on making it look good. You know, I don't want to worry about that right now. I just want to get the basics done. Kind of like we did with the orchard and the farm, which I think looked really nice still. Very proud of those. As proud as I could be, but still. Whatever. So we're just going to block this off. I'm going to leave like a little gap. Let me think about this. Ramp comes up there. Come forward to the museum there. Gap there. Just want to make sure it's symmetrical. And we'll go around this way. So I actually think this mountain will extend further to the left and the right and the top and everything like that. And we're going to terraform and sort of blend it in nicer to the surrounding area. Because right now it sticks out a little bit, to say the least. Godzilla keeps flashing me in the corner. Not a sentence I ever thought I'd say, admittedly. Despite how often Godzilla does attempt to flash me in real life. Godzilla, what are you doing? Mad lad. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. I think I need to knock that in by 1 on the left as well. And we can do bits leading up to this and make it look more dig sitey and exciting. Put some shovels down and stuff. You can get rid of that. And that will be our entrance space. That should be symmetrical. And there we go. That's our dinosaur dig pit. And when the museum's there and it's all built up, it's going to look really cool. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Right, I need to get a photo because I'm a YouTuber. So I need a thumbnail, basically. I like it, though. The big yee, as they say. And they do say that. This is what I meant. You really can't see the dinosaur anyway, so. Right. So, camera, zoom. No. You could just not zoom like a crazy person. That would be cool. That looks nice enough. Boop. Cool. Right, yeah. Good stuff. Let's get out of this and never come back here ever again. Until we get more ideas, anyway. It would be nice to have like a little path leading up to here. Maybe like a sign saying don't jump or something. I don't know why people would use this as a suicide spot, but maybe they would. To die with the dinosaurs or something. Right. Let's have a look what this looks like from here. To be honest, like this bit is the only. Oh, that's a museum, right? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Especially if we terraform the bottom bit. Yeah, that's really not a big deal at all. Okay then, that was productive. Things actually went moderately well. I'm scared. Oh, I didn't put the copperlight down. I don't think there's room anyway. Alright, what time are we on? I felt efficient today. Yeah, it's been 42 minutes already. Last thing we need to do, because I'm going to call that bit done until the museum is in tomorrow and the ramp. And hopefully I get some more money as well. I really like the song. It's actually really nice. Finally, I might have found something to listen to other than Near Bloody Politina Bloody Yeah. So, let's head down to the beach. Let's go get away. You know what? I have no idea what that song is. I only know it because Key of Awesome, who I used to listen to a very long time ago, do like parody songs. And this little girl, it's like 5 years old. Oh, hello. This little 5-year-old girl, probably older than that. She was singing that song, and it's like, no, not appropriate. So won't somebody think of the children? Oh, you're my next big area over here. This all needs love. Anyway, here's Gulliver. Now, last time we had Gulliver, which was bloody ages ago, by the way. You can actually hit him to wake him up. I prefer being nice about it. Maybe I do have to hit him. Nope, there we go. Isn't he adorable? This isn't our first mystery beach, won't be last swallowed the seawater. Basically, he went overboard. Stranger, we've met before, Gulliver, you know that. Yay! Oh, there we go! Aww. It is not handy or dandy. I will. What are you saying about my head? Right, basically he wants us to go find 5 parts to fix his little machine. He has visited once before. I never actually showed us doing the mission, mainly because I didn't know how at the time. I did figure it out eventually, and he sent me a lovely hat the next day. Basically, you rescue him by finding these 5 parts, and then the next day he'll send you something in the post. And actually, he can send you some really cool stuff. All I've got is a stupid hat, but basically he sends you things that are travel related. So some people got like the Eiffel Tower, there's a Statue of Liberty I've seen, stuff like that. And what used to be clams can now be communicator parts. Communicator parts or clams. I don't know if there's a way to tell. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to dig up. Oh. I heard one. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Same kind of system. I don't know if there's a way to tell the difference, but it doesn't really matter. I know you're here. Where are you? How are you? I just saw you. Am I going mad? Life is confusing. What are you up to, Graham? He's studying the flowers. He's a good egg. He's a man of science. There's a hamster of science, I guess. And he's watering them and then studying them again. So, fun fact about the flowers. The hybrid system in this game is surprisingly complex. I'm not going to go into it because I don't bloody understand it myself. But, as you may have noticed if you do play the game, if you water your flowers, they kind of sparkle a little bit. Or indeed, if it rains, they sparkle a little bit. And that means, you know, they're ready to grow, multiply, and stuff like that. And that's how you get hybrid flowers. But, as it happens, and I believe this was only properly discovered in the last few days. Oh, hello, Cheeky. If you have multiple people water your flowers, the sparkle actually gets bigger and bigger and bigger, up to like 5 people. And if you do that, you just spawn hybrids. Basically, instantly. It's crazy how fast they come in. Now, I still am not really that interested in the flower growing part of the game. It doesn't interest me. I don't have a thing for flowers, really. But we are going to build a little flower thing, and we're going to dabble a little bit in the flower hybrid stuff, because I'm a dabbler. I like to dabble. I like to miss with my bloody beautiful shovel. I'm going to miss this shovel. It's been good to me. Right, that should be the 5th. Yeah, sweet. Oh, we should be talking to people, so we have a lost item, so... Hornsby. Schnozzle. Is this yours, buddy? It might be... I think it might be Twiggy's. Good shout, Hornsby. Didn't we just see Twiggy a minute ago down here somewhere? The Twigmeister, as she's known in the clubs. We have a very complicated relationship. Okay, I've lost her. It's Elise. Graham. Was she further over here? There she is. Why are you calling me? Twiggy, you are one of the few people I'd be okay with leaving this island. Please stop calling me your best friend. It's very upsetting. Aww. Oh, she's not so bad. She's not so bad. What is it? What is it? What is it? What's it? Clothing. It's a painter's coverall. Thank you, Twiggy. Can you turn around, please? Okay, whatever. just strange. What the hell? Okay. That's replaced. Did I put down the custom pattern here? And I've replaced it. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, that makes sense. That was very confusing. Right, okay. We just got to talk to Gulliver, give him the 5 communicator parts, and we are good. I know there's a glowy thing here that I just can't bring myself to care about the glowy things. Ooh, I get 20,000 profit in 3 days. How exciting. Aww. I am the best. Cool. Better get started. And now he'll just walk about for a bit, doing his Gulliver things. And tomorrow we will get something. Tomorrow, he did say a few days, but I think it is tomorrow. We should get something pretty cool in the mail. So in tomorrow's video, we'll. Oh, hello, Cheeky. I'm gonna grab you whilst we're here. Come here. What did I just say? Butterflies are so much rarer than they used to be. Is this a... Yeah, Negris. Okay, yeah, we are done. So, next video. The museum and the ramp will be in. We'll put in another ramp, and we can then build up this whole area, make the museum look kind of nice, and then start working on blending this museum area with this area up here. That's really going to be the big task, is to make them feel cohesive but separate at the same time. There is going to be a path up here, which takes you round and round, and I think basically it's going to take you to the orchard and you'll go straight through. I may put a thin path along there as well, but I'm not convinced. And then, in theory, what was that? We'll have a big area here as well. We can do something here. Probably something museum related, I'd guess, but no idea what that would be at this point in time. Right, successful video. Built a dino dig pit. Saved Gulliver. Made some awkward jokes. Yeah, typical day, really. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Who knows who will be here tomorrow? There's always a new guest. There's always someone, something going on of some description. And we can work on a museum and we can make everything look cool. Cool things are cool. Glad you agree. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.